Well, hello there. Holy shit, are you saying that you gave me two of these things? Hmm. Hmm. The only thing I really want right now is having a freaking storage. First level point. Look at that. Oh, I guess people are. People throw people down into the fucking lake.
Mercy. Say your prayers. You have to be better than that. Short working.
Well, apparently, my wolves don't think that this guy is a bad guy.
This is my lucky day. Your money or your life.
Hello there.
Hello, Data. What's that? Hmm. Oh dear.
Stay sharp. I won't go down easily. You'll have to do better than that. We're not safe here. Say your prayers. I'll teach you to respect me. Say your prayers.
I guess.
Bang.
You stupid wolves. What the fuck is going on over there, dude?
I'm not scared of you.
You. Yeah, dude, I'm fucking beat, Lena. Jesus, man. Yeah, well, but I wanted to play a bit of this. That's why I'm here. But I definitely won't be here for long, dude. The trousers. Fantastic. Is actually a thing. So strange, this fucking yellow thing, dude. What the hell does it mean? Is it the moonlight?
You're in for a world apart.
Eesh. Holy shit.
Your money. You're no match for our band.
Fuck, dude. The Rex our summons in one hit.
You're no match for our band. Your money. Your money. Your money. You're finished.
Jesus.
This is going to hurt. Your road ends here. is my lucky day. Your wealth is ours. We'll make it short working. I'm not beaten yet. That hurt.
This is the. I was really strong. Nothing unmuted. I was in focus mode. Not muted at all. So tired. Oh. Leather boots. Ay, caramba. All right. What can I do? What these keeper tags and the thingamajigs is? Best items, I guess. Hi, how about you, Dad? How you doing today? Doing good, or are you sucking? wanna go to town. Oh, wake up. I did that one. Get up, soldier, the enemy's coming.
What's happening? In the name of the All Mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
More like I could have stabbed you when I didn't.
All right, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits, then? Who are
This guy. Yeah, I have this pin. I was told I'd find a safe haven here in the Mars.
this pin? I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official.
I did. I wanna buy
Fergus says something about all this.
a new body.
Emblems.
Go back the tank.
Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our home. Welcome. Please,
Welcome.
speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
Okay. So, spirituality for sure. Hey ho, let's go. Pocket, confirm. Wanna go full mage. And I wanna go here to summons. I wanna increase my number of summoners. I confirm, and I want that.
The horns of the south,
Garter.
the crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tintagel when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
Okay. Oh, already got this one. Huh. Bounty quests. That is not too bad. And apparently that is steals. You can steal shit as well. Huh. Interesting.
Eyes forward and Mind your step. You all right, newbie? Have you been to see the refugees?
Let's go.
Hey, Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages. Bandits, the Weirdness, the Del Reader. You'll meet them in the village. Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange. He might have used too much force. And Cole felt compelled to defend himself. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. Wait, if you ever meet Patrice, I know it's not much, but I'd like her to know she's not alone.
What we fucking wanted.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall. You must be from Connacht.
From nowhere.
Never heard about it. You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect.
Aye.
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting it doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like...
Yes.
Power over us, of course. Over our... That's the case. They kinda blend in and live among us. You see? It takes one to know one. Folks like us won't change anything. But we have... You know, I've been thinking lately.
Oh god.
What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads and Yeah? Don't tell me you're one of those fools that think that the... Exactly. But...
Man, this guy is all crazy shit. Crazy talk. Wonder if this is gonna become our home. Has all the looks of it. Why?
It's nice to have a break. Oi, friend. The question. Do you know why? Because he's riveting. Oh,
Oh
of
god,
course.
dude.
I forgot to introduce myself. Ha! Friend, I wish. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown... Listen. I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I'd pay. Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, you've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemist. They're likely snatching up the corpses. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself. We should start with something simple. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and...
Okay.
Not people used to come and go. Now and then a ship would make a stop at the village below, but no. Now that I think of it, you're the first they've let. Oh, so you have friends in Camelot. Of course, those pins are peak craftsmanship, and very rare at that. We only gave them out, but when I look at... Well, it's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to beat a knight. And even if you found one already dead, you'd sooner nick his armor than a pin. You knew... Either way, Yeah. After we lost 2 squads trying to take back the All-Mother's temple, then he shut himself in his office. Feargus is trying to keep the lads occupied, but... just look... sometimes I wonder, you know, how many... It's like we've done something to anger the gods, and they're... First, we started hearing that the weirdness was spreading near Grubwood. Soon after that, desperate people. Then, the Del Rita tribes took over the All-Mother's temple. And after that, and so on and so forth. We're in quite a pickle, my friend. We've... Yes, that damn forest north of here was already cursed and creepy. But now, they say that some men here started going dark up north. With that, and when the weirdness gets here, well, we're fucked. Truth be told, when the villagers started dying out because of the weirdness, hunger, or raids, they lost their livelihood. So they banded together and started raiding whatever was left. Then... that's... I don't know. Then something happened, and suddenly we saw ships arriving. One good thing is that the bandits aren't up to fighting with them. One bad thing...
Anything positive going around yet?
I heard that dew fell down the stairs and didn't break a single bone.
Oh god. Fantastic. Okay, so Shadowblade. Ended. Multiply sneak damage. Damn. Well, it doesn't seem like it's very worth it to keep armors to sell. Or weapons. That is not bad, but I fucking like the hood. You have to making arrows that cost 100 gold, dude. What the shit? That was nice. And plants and shit. Yes, the store is opened.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who act as Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals. Yes, please. That's correct. My name is... the situation with the Pict and Del Rita savages is precarious. There have also been rumors that we might soon have a civil war on our hands, so... There are rumors that the Rita tribes want to unite, and that would mean open... As for those Pict savages, they've been growing bold, leaving their forest. For now, it's... Well, you've probably heard about the druids making human sacrifices by stuffing people into wicker puppets and setting them on fire. Well, the people decided to give them a taste of their own medicine. Oh, how they must have howled and sizzled. Yep, made human sacrifices, prayed to the dark gods, brought the weirdness back. Bunch of bastards. Most of them, the survivors have supposedly taken, and one of them is rumored to be hiding in the Horns area. But whether that was before or after the... His name was Slaudiarg. He was lurking near Blood Lake. A small pond. They say he would fish them out and use his magic to turn them into undead monsters. Supposedly, he started needing some... The Horns organized a manhunt. They found him. People say that the moment his body touched the surface of Blood Lake, the water turned red, and some say that Slaudiarg came back from the dead and seeks revenge. But if you... I don't really have much more to tell. It's hard to do which more game
Okay.
burnt at the stake long ago if everyone weren't so afraid of her. And then we have the commoners who seem to keep forgetting their place and loudly demanding changes. None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the Horns of the South without a good reason. Oh, when I heard they were sending me south, to the very place that's crawling with bandits and barbarians from the tribes, fighting, gushing blood, screams and such like. I thought the veterans would be showing me their scars and stumps and telling me tales, or even better, how they were ripping open. Instead, the only stories I hear are when those fools break their own... I could be, but many people can swing us. It's just that some people were made for fighting, while others are... Besides, watching and listening gives me enough satisfaction without needing to risk my life. Yeah, I've been like this since I was a child. The moment an execution, and there were quite a lot of them in Camelot, and I like to watch where Mum punished the servants with a whipping. It's just how...
My god, this guy's complete psycho.
Well, Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both, but usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which a while ago I saw someone hanging in the village, and it's true. No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Oh, sure, plenty. Did you know that apparently if you cut off someone's head, they don't die straight away? If someone dies in a damp, closed-off space, sometimes, but very rarely, they... I heard that a body decomposes in water. Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Again? You really like killing, don't you? Oh, someone finally checked out the... That's the carcass of Fingerless Calm, isn't it? They've been hunting him for the slaughter of... well... Go chop off some head. Go chop... Oh, if you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement.
Ordered on demand.
Oh, mother's tits. I've just about had it with this. And who might you be? Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea.
Am I?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure... You don't know? He's the captain of... There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. Anyway, good luck to you. You do realize you won't score any... Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. There's a woman from the tribes called Nest. She's my supply. I haven't heard from her in a while. And she was supposed to bring me some really... You still up for an adventure? My guess, and it's only a guess, is that at some point... Rumor has it that Bromar No-Face and his thugs are fond of that place. Good luck. And don't worry, I'll pay. No matter whether she's dead or alive. Just like... Name's Orla. I'm a merchant. Or I try to be. What was I thinking when I decided... You've never been to the merchant capital? Other than that, it's a place like any other. Or... I have no home in Timberwall. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in... But... Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them. Oh, love, plenty. And almost none of them happy. I'll never forget the first time we stumbled upon a place after a cloud of the weirdness who... It was a small settlement, just a few houses. There was this odd... or so we thought. Until we... A man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers. Another one who gouged his eyes out, so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the floor. A woman in the farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her. I almost dropped it all and ran back to Timberwall that day. I'm still not sure why I didn't.
Allow sketching. Can draw what you see. Huh. Okay. Allow scouting. View distant objects. Well, apparently that's something.
Just another peaceful moment.
I wanna know where we craft armor.
Always a pleasure to see you.
There we go. That. Jesus. No, that's a lot.
You need something. Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope. Huh, that's surprising. But good. Very good. He's been a drunk for as long as I
You didn't tell on the guy.
keep saying he'll stop, but he never does. At least not for long. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see. Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home. Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon. Because I said so. What? Did you really expect there wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here? And have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wait? First, show me you care. And then I'll take you to the captain. I trust we understand. Good. Come back when you've We've been having trouble with the dead lately. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg. He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. Right now, Marg is the only other person. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world. There is a local legend about a dark druid. Slaughter, that was it. He was a necromancer rumored to be able to raise... It's quite an old legend, though, so unless he managed to raise himself from the dead, I doubt he's behind this. It's old. From what I've heard, the keepers and the... Yeah, damn druids. They flooded a village of innocent... I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad we got rid of them. It's not far, and it's hard to miss. But you don't really know what you're walking into, so if I were you... The captain forbade anyone from leaving the keep, so I couldn't. And...
Okay.
Sure. Good.
Oh?
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. You did right bringing this back. But, now that I think of it... Tortured? In the asylum? Brother Riagan said Ninian was too weak. They came for him, and... And what were you doing? You look fine, but if you... I honestly think your sense of humor is the worst, but I have to respect your Still, you have to understand, no risks can be taken when... That's one of our tags.
Every soldier. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold. Because, you know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over in, sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end. But it's part of my duty.
I think we found already two of those tanks.
You know where to find me if you... That's between her and the captain. I'm Captain Brandon's right hand. Excalibur. You want to pull it out? Well, be my guest. But unless you're King Arthur reborn... Fine then. This is the keep. Anyone sworn in as a keeper lives. Otherwise, they're not allowed to go there without my express permission. You're allowed to walk around the keep and the village. But if anyone catches you stealing, He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man... I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamor. It used to belong to the keep.
You're doing shirts there, no worries, Brazini.
Those must have been the days.
We're just talking having talk Nujutsu in this new town we got to.
Until... What else was there to do? There weren't enough people to live there, and nobody wanted to anyway. We wiped out most of them. Depends on your idea of interesting. There's a weird statue with a gong. I don't know. Ask Marg. If you...
Okay.
If you're here... And I mean it! All of those... I came to him with a toothache. He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Oz... Sounds like horse crap.
She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache.
I even gave him my grandma's... Don't know. Probably just didn't like that an old woman from... He says it's no good. Says that if I don't get the tooth pulled... I told him that's why I need the remedy, to make it stop. You will? Oh.
Aye. Stash, dude. Fantastic. Got a buzz. Put all of this stuff in the thingamajigs. Really need goats. It's an... What the shit? Okay. Stuff. Got a bunch load of things, majigs. Nice.
Eyes forward and mind your step. Good to see you again. The pledge today was... So, what do you need this time? Hey, not this time, my friend. In the meantime... You do know...
I understand.
Fantastic. On a recent night out of... Documents, I can't really go there right now. Or just find... Can't believe it's... Stay safe out.
It's all these quest markers. Excellent. Eesh! Aye. And yeah, I'll play a bit more and I'm just gonna lie down in somewhere, man. Okay, so where the hell is this other guy? Never mind. I guess we already found him.
Hope nothing bad happens.
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now, the weight of it, the power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me. A sword like that, it doesn't yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
You need to go stronger. Pull out. Holy fuck. Okay. You try to pull out the sword, it will murder you. Excellent.
I like it when things are quiet.
Jeebus.
This. Yes, but it carries more than a sword like that. You'll.
Welcome to the museum. My name is Ridderick. I'd also like to bring your attention. I don't doubt it. Since drawing on available sources, as you can probably guess, Oh, Sewell was... He was also the founder of... The museum holds a collection of 72 items. The collection includes big, and here you will find militaria, But I'd say all exhibits are worth... Those would be the... What is also worth mentioning is the... Yes, remark. Sewell's boots were sewn on the... It means that even the keepers of that time... It is in... The horn was used by... It has a brass mouth. It's a memento of the visit. The tableware is that deep. Really? Usually people only come here when they've had two. The last person who seemed to actually be... It was described. Definitely. The person should find Lady Elaine.
Okay. Yes, that's where the captain is. We can't get in.
What do you think of scale armor? What do you think? Sure, maybe it's easy to make and doesn't restrict movement. Lamella armor is much better. I told them, but they both said I know jack shit. Then the quartermaster added that if I don't like our equipment, it... Perhaps you're right. But if somebody ever stabs me under the scales, I'll go straight to... I read a lot about it. In Volume 4 of the Armourer's Almanac, Arden... For example, chainmail allows for a good range of movement, but it's heavy. It also provides poor protection against blunt weapons, and it's... No, but I have knowledge from books and... Shadowblade is a moniker. Arden is passionate about weapons and armour. A true expert. Everything he writes is in... Oh, of course. I mean, here's the page from the Armourer's Almanac.
And this guy gave us a thingy-majigs. The recipe unlocked. Yeah, dude, in a bit, yeah, I'm just fucking tired, man.
Hey.
You know?
Listen, she's learning how to read and write. Oh. No, you must... What do I do now? I should go back to him. I guess, yes.
Sorry, sir. Everything's fucked. Yeah, but really, man, it was a really tough day, dude. I did like 7 kilometers with the fucking grass cutter today.
Are you the... Just kidding. Oh, you don't. I just got drunk in the tavern. I mean, why would he even care? Oh, aye. I need a warm... Osprey might have something in stock or know how to make one. Aye. Thanks, friend.
It's nice to have a break.
Indeed, Adam. That I do.
Huh. It's for Dan. Disagreement. But since Dan is on the wall and I'm here, I couldn't tell him that I get it. And I forgave him a long time ago. And now... Well, he was right. I am old, but inefficient. Well, I may not be angry with him anymore. Here's an explanation of how to make it.
Warm coat. ATR, mano.
Oh, thank you, friend. Let me repeat. See those rocks near the shore? When it gets dark, a bandit camp this close to the horns? Impossible. It's probably nothing, but... Farewell.
Yeah. Didn't make it.
Have a little rest.
What the hell is that place, though? Mew. But rock, dude.
Just another peaceful moment.
Okay. Where we go? Make the freaking bonfire here. Ouch.
So much for a secluded cave keeping visitors away. Seems like... Oh well, since you're here, I have an important... I promise to answer all of your questions, no matter how annoying... Oh dear. Yeah, fish, meat, vegetable... Thanks. The only payment I can offer you is seashells, or, you know, access to an infinite well. I'd rather you choose wisdom. I threw out my collection of seashells a few days ago.
Aye.
Much better. My name is Dre. I don't understand your skepticism. I live alone in a cave. But didn't you know? There are no more druids. Their screams could barely be heard over the roaring flames, but the stench of the burning, its glow painted the sky in reds and yellow. Some years ago? I'm not sure. Well, I'll live. Why not? It's a perfectly good cave, albeit the same way you did. I'm giving you truthful.
Okay. Sir. Strong health potion. Worth it. Aye, but alright, I'm sorry guys, it's just really tough. I'm gonna...
Seawall. He
Talk
was
to
the
this
first
guy.
to set foot on Avalon.
And lie London.
He decided that if anything were to attack us in this strange land, I remember loyalty. A fierce, perhaps as we move forward. For now, it's more than a sword. It wasn't just mine. It belonged, but Excalibur is also a burden.
Thanks. You have to rest. Anyways. Yes.
Think I should get off her first. Think she wants some water to put out the blowtorch.
GG guys, thank you so much for being here. Sorry, short stream today, dude, but I'm really tired, dude. And still 3 days to go. Anyways, much love everybody. Stay awesome and safe. Catch you all tomorrow. Daira, thank you so much for being here, Brazini. You're fucking awesome. And